I never found out what happened to that kid. Let me remember his name. Sebastian. I never found out what happened to Sebastian. 50% max health sounds quite good as well, actually. Yeah, it's good. Just get the skills that pay the bills. Ooh. Hammer! There's a hammer! No? Not a weapon? Okay, that's fine. I'll just keep using my stick. I mean, I got a shovel and cricket bat and pipe, but still, I feel like a hammer would be a welcome addition to that arsenal. So have I got everything in here before I leave? I learned how to make caltrops at some point as well. Just I was talking to Ollie and it came up with the prompt to say, "Hey, you know how to make caltrops now." Oh, this was the bell I was ringing. Okay, so I ring the bell and maybe I can get back in. Cool. Right. Well, I was hoping that would maybe get me to go out here into the town and do some stuff, but it hasn't. So now I'm just going to go into the town and do some stuff on my own, off my own back, pretty much. I need to find a new pneumatic tube so I can drop all my stuff into. Because it told me that when my stuff's in a pneumatic tube, I can use it for crafting no matter where I am. So, I mean, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? That's the camp I went into and saved the chef from. Tub.
You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
Yeah, I really just wanted the tub thing, but... Tub. Dearest Kate, I think I found a boat. Not a real boat, of course, barely more than a wash tub with a washcloth for sail. But the smaller the vessel, the more we had to sneak past the patrol boats, don't you think? I know nothing about the currents, but it must be pretty hard to sail west and not land on island. What's wrong with Ireland? I haven't seen you in 7 days. I hope you're all right. I look for you in the shadow of the crash of V1 at noon on Saturday. I hope to God you get this. If not, I'll try and come back for you, if I make it. I love you. I hate these times. Love, Tony. And again, I've got this... Ollie says the only way into the bridge is from the Appleholm station in the Parade District, which means I've got to go get to the Appleholm first, which means I've got to get to Maidenholm. Don't mention Ollie's a loony now. Keeps talking to some girl who isn't there, and he's got a sort of shrine to her. Margaret, that's who he talks to. Sally in person, I went to school with her. Margaret, what's her name, didn't we? And she didn't get on the train, did she? Something terrible happened, no one would talk about it. Ollie is very cheery about us going to rob the Victory Moor camp, or rather him robbing it whilst his old army mates chase me around. Sounds like a lovely way to get bayoneted. I doubt very much anyone's cleaned up the barbed wire. Oh, and the tanks. Let's not forget the tanks. On the other hand, he's promised to help me get to the Britannia Bridge, so I might have to take him up on his offer. Can I trust him? Of course not. Did I mention he's a loony? On the other hand, what else have I got? I like that Arthur just takes a moment to just go, right, let me just recount what's happened on paper. Just so I can kind of, read it back to myself and go, okay, yes, no, I am absolutely, balls. There is no good outcome. Is that not enough? Let's drop a rock as well. There we go. There is no good outcome to anything that I can do here. Okay. I don't want to go looting people's houses when I got no space to loot them. So I need to find a new underground shelter. That's my primary concern right this second. Plus I need to sleep. Just because when it's night time, these dicks are walking around with their flashlights on, and it's hard to actually go anywhere. Find the hatch on Eel Pie Holm. Ah, cool. There's one here. Mastermind. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I need the hatch. Where's the hatch? I just want to go underground. I might need to break in there in a second. I'll do that in a second. Let me see if I get if the hatch... Oh, maybe I need to go in there to find the hatch. Ah, dear. It's never easy, is it? It's never bloody easy. It's never, oh, here you go. Here's a hatch. Here's a lovely door. You can just walk in and get straight to the hatch. Oh, but there is Uncle Henry. Yoink.
When is Uncle Henry coming back?
This is the one who gave my suit.
Don't know.
But we surrendered.
We did. Look, Dad won't talk about it. Maybe they drafted him.
Can they do that?
Who's gonna stop them?
I can't hear you.
The Germans can do whatever they want until someone stops them. The Russians, for example.
So why... So when is he... So when is he coming back?
I don't know, Percy. I don't know. The Germans, they don't explain things. They just give orders.
Why?
Well, because I don't know why. I'm sort of worried that you might have volunteered.
I don't understand.
It's probably for the best.
Okay, good. Well, we've learnt that about Uncle Henry. That he went to war, maybe he volunteered, maybe he was drafted, and Percy, whatever the reason, doesn't understand. And I have a phone call. I imagine it's going to be gibberish again, but hello. Oh yeah, it's that one again.
The fox has gone to bed. The fox has gone to bed.
Yeah. Sovereigns. Right, okay, well the hatch isn't outside, so clearly I'm going to have to break into this building and unlock the hatch. So that's fine. Hopefully there's no one in here.
Odd. Why are there cables coming out of that painting? Why does that bookshelf look like it doesn't quite fit? I wonder if it's some sort of secret door.
Oh, okay, well let me figure out some of this on my own. Pick the gas mask, I thought maybe I could. I can put it on. Excellent. Does it use up... Degrades only when in bad gas areas. Okay, cool. Oh, but I do have a Darth Vader breathing thing on now. So maybe I shouldn't have it equipped all the time.
I think it needs power. Where can I turn on the power?
Read. Enjoy my little puzzle. Silly, I know, but it keeps the plagueies out. Choose a symbol for each button. Check with the lever. If you get it wrong 3 times, the buzzer resets. Otherwise, it would just be too ridiculously easy. Okay, so I need some power for this first. Is there a bench indoors? It's crazy. These people are weird. Right, I
bet his power's that door.
really mixing it up. Last time I had to spin the wheel and then hit the switches. This time I hit the switches and then spun the wheel. Ooh, another flimsy cricket bat. Ooh, lots of... Okay, good. No. It's kind of annoying, because I'm looking at where it says button X, but what I should be looking at is the little yellow dot, which is my crosshair. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 different codes. So that one's okay. That one's okay. Okay, I did it. That was a lot easier than I thought. Yay! I opened up a new hatch. And I can now fast travel and go back to the place I was before. I don't know why I would want to do that, but I have the option to. That's the important thing. And I got a vending machine. Oh, that's convenient. Hey, here we go. So your stash of unlimited storage, crafting points stored here can be used everywhere. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay, good. It doesn't count, for some reason it doesn't count food as crafting material, but I can still put it in, I can still craft with it from my pneumatic stash, so that's fine. And there. There we go. That lets me fast travel back to where I needed to go. Well, to the place I was before. I don't have any reason to do that, but I can do that, which is nice. Blueprint pointy stick. Really? I need a blueprint for that? I feel like that's something I could have figured out on my own. Ooh, I can make some proper shoes. Disposable safecracker. That's quite useful, because not that I've run into a great deal of safes, but obviously it would be nice to have the option. Now, what do I have on? So I have proper shoes. So I have the... What? Why? You give me a blueprint to make the thing that I already have. Okay, that must come into use later on, I guess. Okay, good. That's good progress. We've unlocked a new stash. I'm now no longer immediately encumbered whenever I look at a rock. It's good. But I know base operations is morning, so I have to worry about those dicks with the flashlights on their head. It's all coming up Arthur. I mean, we're still here. And, you know, the world's still broken. We haven't really accomplished that much in terms of, like, global improvement. But I think that, I think that's asking a bit much of poor Arthur. He's only one very skinny man. Why can no one figure out how to...
Worry, dearie. Everything will be all right from now on.
Why can no one figure out how to sit on a chair properly? Oh, whatever. This game so far has taught me that there are 0 negative consequences for breaking into someone's house, beating them up and taking their things. You do just have to make sure they don't spot you. Ah, there we go.
We're not a bloody bread and breakfast, are we? So get
Oh,
out!
there's 2 of you. Sorry! It's entirely unfair what I've just done to you, but... like I said, you have things that I want, and that's more important than you being alive. I don't want that, though. Ooh. Oh, it requires an empty power cell. Damn it, did I chuck all mine in the... oh, God damn it! Alright, well... those 2 aren't getting back up, so I can always... come back here with some power cells. So that's convenient, having now a source of motoline. Thank you. I got a source of motoline. I got a cloth. That wasn't it. I got a magazine. What I meant. Oh, I got some bleach. So yeah, again, this game is actively teaching me there are no negative consequences for breaking into someone's house. Okay, yeah, I had to murder some people, but I mean. If I had broken into if they had broken into my house, they would have murdered me. So really, I'm the victim. No? I mean, I think so. Now, I don't really need any, so I'm not going to smash this open while there's a guy here, because last time I had to kill like 8 people. I'm guessing that mechanic hasn't changed in between early access and now, so let's not use up all my lovely weapons on acts of random violence. Let's use them on acts of targeted violence.
How many holes would it take to fill the Albert Hall? I wish I knew.
That was a good question. I don't know the answer.
Please don't struggle.
But I know how to choke you out. So I think of a good... one-liners are hard. Nailed it. Just call me Faith. For some coarse linen and some metal bits. Great. Why did I do that? Why did I bother? Damn it. With no children, this rope swing is rusted solid. Damn. Damn the Germans. I mean, I think it was their fault. It's still not entirely clear exactly what happened. The Germans might have just been bogeymen. I mean, the Germans obviously exist. Hey, it's Churchill. But they might have just been bogeymen to excuse killing all the children. Why'd you have 3 saltpeters and not a single pepperpeter? I don't know what a pepperpeter is. I mean, I assume... there's a you get pepperpeter. I'm not entirely sure what a saltpeter is. But sorry. Oh, okay. How many people are angry at me? Hang on. Have you got a bed I can hide under? That normally solves... oh. Hang on. You got a bed I can hide... there we go. This'll work. No, I'll just stay under the bed and take my medicine, if that's alright. Oh, I can't use medicine while I'm under the bed. Okay, I do need to come out and take my medicine. That's fine. I'll just hide under here until everyone forgets. Oh wait, no, it's remembering that they do when they're off their joy. You didn't see anything. Even though I'm quite clearly... Like, you would very clearly be able to see me from here, but... Nope, still nothing. Just turn around and keep... Just turn around and don't move. Oh, come on! That is the worst...
Want them to stop screaming. That's all.
I can't throw a rubber duck to cause a distraction. I've got to sit here and wait for them to both get up and leave now. You got to the count of... Okay, good. You got to the count of 3.
Maybe we couldn't have fought back.
Alright, I'm still counting. 3,
But why did
2,
we help them?
1. Right, you're getting shoveled.
I don't recall them fighting you.
That's a massive bathtub. Like, you could swim in that. Perfect. For putting corpses into. Look at that. That's... You just come in here and think, oh, they're just having a lovely bath together. How romantic. I have a feeling this area might have been left over just kind of from when it was in early access, and they were going to do it as a survival game. And they were like, well, look, we've already got this section, and we've got the assets. Just leave it in. It can just be part of the new, more narrative-focused game that we're making. And so they left it in. And those loading walls are... I feel like there's a better way to do those, but... Ah! So there is. Now let's see if you've actually got anything good in you. No.
Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
Like, literally nothing better than what I had... What's the point? Again, I know it's procedural and random stuff, but you'd think at least the dig spots would have something good in them. Oh, there's a crate here that I didn't pick up. That's cool. I was actually trying to pick up this Jimmy bar, but... Nice. Oh! Well, that's not good. That's the opposite of good. Right. I don't think this game auto-saves. Now we play the game that I call... Let's see where I load back in and how much progress I've lost. Oh, okay. I haven't actually lost any progress. That's very good. Good work, Compulsion Games. I mean, it'd be better if the game didn't crash at all. But I am happy that the game has a... I guess it's somewhat auto-save, because I can save here, which is what I've been doing. I got my manual saves. But I guess there must be an auto-save system in place somewhere as well. Good. I was very worried then that I was going to lose everything. But as it happens, all I've lost is... that. That's literally it. I'm now back up to date. Although there was a different magazine in there. I had a Creeper and that was a Tosser. I mean, yeah, I'm arguably both of those things. But Creeper's better for me than Tosser, given that I haven't really... The only thing I've actually thrown at someone was by accident. Oh, okay. It wasn't because I had empty fuel cells, it's because I don't have a motoline harvester. Right. So that's an extractor I need. A motoline harvester. Upgrade. There's a lot of stuff that I need for a few different things. I mean, I don't need the extractor, really. I'm just somewhat interested what an extractor will do to a car. I guess take the bits out of it. That makes sense, doesn't it? But... yeah. Right. Okay. Running around randomly hasn't really accomplished a great deal. This section is kind of not giving me much. Like, it's not punishing me that much, really. Okay, I can very easily heal and, you know, recover. But the reward for breaking in and killing people isn't... It's just stuff. And I don't have... I've barely got any crafting recipes to make the stuff. So, I think I'll just plod on with the plot then, if that's alright. But I need to get to the plot, because it's quite far. This area is quite big compared to the first area. Yeah, I've unlocked a very small portion of what looks like to be quite a big map, so I think getting too worried about exploring every sort of nook and cranny is just gonna bog me down. So let's crack on. So bridge to Ravensholm. Home army personnel authorized visitors only. Hi. Oh. I thought he was sleeping. They appear to be dead. Oh, they could maybe be sleeping. I mean, really clumsy sleep. I'm pretty sure they're dead. I'm pretty sure Ollie's been here. And he did promise he would.
Now, you two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose. Now, elephants is very gentle creatures most of the time, and they get along just
I want to hear his story about the elephants.
Man who writes them. He's called a mahout. But when they're in heat, you have to chain them up. And this one, they got loose. And his mahout went chasing off in exactly the wrong direction. And the elephant runs into the market and starts eating peaches. And the coolie tries to stop him. And the elephant, steps on him something horrible. Mashes him right into the mud. And skin comes off his back like he was peeling a grape.
Oh.
So the seaboys come running up to this general. Only then, he was a major, and say, "You must come shoot this elephant." So
no, don't do the
his
accent.
hunting rifle. It's a 505.
I said that's someone who does
and
accents.
he goes down to the market. Only now, the elephant isn't in the market anymore. It's in a field eating leaves, as calm as never mind. So, there's no cause to shoot it anymore. And by now the mahout's come back and he's screaming and jabbering about, "Oh, please don't shoot my elephant." You see, he's grown up with that elephant his whole life. And he don't know how to do any other job except sit on that elephant and tell it to pick up a log and carry it over there. But the elephant's taken the life of a man, you see. A coolie, but a man.
I don't know what a coolie is.
And the mahout's crying and jabbering and cool as a summer breeze. The general chambers around, puts it right through the elephant's heart. And the wind just goes out of it. It just kneels down and sighs. And then it's gone. And all the villages are running to get their knives because it's free meat. Now see, a lesser man would have trembled at the thought of shooting an elephant that's just calmly standing there eating leaves. He might have missed out. Some civilian in Burma had to shoot a rogue elephant and he had to practically empty a whole magazine into the poor thing, and it was half an hour of the time. But the general makes a tough
This guy goes on a bit. I didn't think this would last as long as it did. But I'm invested
tell
now.
Me what you would have done. Just follow orders and we'll win the next war. The general's promised, all right?
Oh, he's done. Good, okay. So that was the whole point of his story. His whole spiel about elephants was, don't tell me you would... I don't actually understand what the point is. Could you tell it again? Could you tell it again for me? I drifted off in the middle. So I can't actually get into where he is. What I can do is throw darts at him. Oh. Hang on. Okay, what I can't do is throw darts at him. Can I not take his gun? Yeah, I know it's got no bullets, but I could bayonet people with it. So Ollie killed everyone except one guy. By the looks of it. Just this one guy was like, Ollie, why did you not kill that one guy? He was telling a story about an elephant. Yeah, can he kill a man telling a story about the elephant? My Scottish isn't that great. Oh! Good, it was worth climbing back up here. The St. Lawrence to Canada.
You can't go on it.
They said I could.
Well, of course the Germans said you could go on it. I'm saying you can't.
I've never been on a battleship.
But that's not the point. We hate the Germans, and that battleship is part of the reason the Germans are our lords and masters right now. Do you remember when they came over in all the little boats?
Do you mean in 1942 or in 1943?
Do you want people to spit on Mum when she goes to the market?
She doesn't go to the market since 1945.
But look, this is just one of those things. I can't explain every single detail of everything to you.
I'm beginning to understand.
I'm not.
You're not?
I mean, yes, I am mad. I was mad, but now I'm not. Look, please don't go on the Bismarck. It will get you into trouble, which means I'll then be in trouble.
Alright.
You won't go?
I couldn't go without you, anyway.
For once, that's a relief.
I'm going to understand why child Arthur was like, yeah, do you know what? You got my birthday wrong. I was like, huh, sorry, Percy, I can't go to... It's like 2 seconds on the train with him. Stop asking questions, Percy. Christ. But now he feels guilty.
No fucking civilians!
Oh.
I have to kill you.
Christ. I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
Okay, can I still feel like I should be able to... Okay, so did Ollie not kill any of these people? Did he just get them all drunk? I mean... Job done, but still, I feel... Killing them would have been... safer. For me. It's not safer for you. But you know, I'm right now I care about me. If the game makes me play this mission as Ollie, I will very much care about the safety of Ollie. But until then, I'm very much concerned about Arthur's well-being. I just punched a rat unconscious. What have you got on you, rat? Raw meat. I shall take your meat. Now you're empty. But you're still only unconscious. Am I don't understand what I've done there.